Yo, I'm Eli Fior. I got a story for you. So, of course, as you can see from the title of the video, I'm going to talk about the first time I smoked the devil's lettuce, as people like to call it. Quick disclaimer before we start. Yes, for the people that know me, I do smoke. I know it's a tragedy, but honestly, I don't find anything wrong with it. Even though I'm a Christian, I still don't find anything wrong with it. I don't try and argue with people about it. Just don't try and argue with me about it. I don't really care. Anyway, let's get into the story. Before I start the actual story on how I started smoking, I gotta give you a little backstory. So, for the people who don't know me, my dad is a recovering drug addict. It's plagued my life, it's plagued his life, it's just, drug addiction is a very bad thing. And I know what you're gonna say. Your dad's a recovering drug addict and you're gonna smoke weed with him in the house. There's nothing wrong with weed, there's nothing addictive to weed. But anyway, so yeah, he was addicted to drugs and it was hard to live with that, but we're all good now. So before anyone goes to the comments asking, how's your relationship? Are you guys good now? Yes, we're good. Me, my mom, and my dad, we're living in an apartment. We got a cat. We're all good. We're all good on bills and stuff like that. He's recovering. He's got a job. So there's nothing really going wrong nowadays. So keeping that in mind, I always hated drugs. Any drug. If anyone told me that something was a drug, I hated it. It was disgusting. I mean, it affected my life in a very big way. So obviously I'm going to hate it. But about a month before I actually smoked, something clicked in my brain. It's just like a knob switched, and I thought that I might want to try some, lettuce, if you know what I mean. And so I started hinting towards my friends, I want to smoke. Now my best friend, who I'm not going to name, he's been my best friend for pretty much ever. I lived with him when me and my family went homeless, and actually I lived with him twice when me and my family went homeless. So he's always been there. His family's always been there for me, and he was smoking before I ever started smoking. And I always, told him it's not a good idea. Every time he talked about it, it's like, yo, come on, bro, why are you doing this? But I never hated him for it. And so he was very surprised to hear that I actually wanted to smoke. He was like, what? You want to smoke? And I was like, yeah. He's like, alright, I guess. I don't know what to do with that information. And so I started hinting towards my friend, and it got to the day to where I actually smoked. I went over to my friend's house. We'll call him Dan. We'll call him Dan. Or Frederick. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I went to Dan's house, and he was like, yo, just letting you know, I got some stuff if you want to go smoke it later. And I was like, alright. I was kind of nervous. I was like, my heart's pounding. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. Do I actually want to smoke? But it got around to 2 a.m., and it was time. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we smoked out of was kind of a weird story. If you ever ask a stoner if they have weird smoking stories, they're obviously going to say yes. They're obviously going to say either an apple or a water bottle or whatever. Mine was a highlighter, a big fat highlighter. The real round ones. My friend Dan, for about a week prior to me actually smoking, he cleared out the inside of the highlighter. So it was just the capsule, it was just the body or whatever. He was shaking it around, he was patting it, trying to get it clear of all the liquids so that when we smoked, we didn't actually inhale highlighter. Which we probably did, but, it was 9th grade, so we didn't really care. And so it got to the 2 a.m. mark, right? We were watching videos, playing games, whatever, for the entire night. Of course, we ate dinner, obviously. And then it got to 2 a.m., and I was like, yo, I think we should smoke. He was like, alright, let's go do it. So he grabbed the stuff, he grabbed the highlighter, and we went through his garage. We went out his garage. He has a garage. Keep that in mind. And we went around his house behind a bush. And so he packed it. We started smoking it, and I was like scared. Obviously, it's my first time smoking, so I was like, oh my god, our cop's gonna come see us. And there were cars driving by, and I was always like watching the car drive by. I was like, that better not be a cop. Obviously, the cops didn't bust us this time. But anyway, we got done. I didn't really feel it, and I was always asking, am I high yet? Am I high yet? Here's a key for you beginning smokers. If you ask, or if you say, I think I'm high, you're high. Alright? That's a common question everyone asks, and yes, you're high. Okay? If you ask that question, you're definitely completely blasted out of your mind. You're in outer space, bro. So basically, we get done smoking. We go into his garage. I told you to keep the garage part in mind. So we sit in his garage for a little bit, and he asked me a question. I didn't think I was high at the time. I told him, no, I'm fine. He kept asking me, are you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not high, bro. I'm fine. I was high, by the way. And he asked me this question. If a car is going 70 miles per hour down a highway, how, I swear I'm not high now, but I completely forget the question. Oh, I remembered the question. If you're going 70 miles down a highway, how far will you get in an hour? Oh my gosh, I was on the floor, like, I was laying down, I was on the floor, I was just like, oh, bro, I don't even know, like, probably like a mile? Obviously, I was just completely f***ed. Oh my gosh, it was great. It was a great experience. And then we just went on throughout the night. Now, the reason this says part 1 is because I consider me smoking for the first time to be 2 parts. One with my friend Dan, and the second one with my best friend, Frederick. We'll call him Frederick. So, if you want to see the other part, go ahead and drop a like or drop a comment saying we want to see the next part. I'm probably going to drop it anyway because it's really funny. Trust me, the second one is much... It gets better and better. I think I'm gonna make these series, a Storytime series on me, not just me smoking, but other things in life. So yeah, make sure that you guys subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy any of my other videos that I have uploaded right now, make sure you like the video if you actually enjoyed the video, and if you didn't like it, go ahead and dislike it. But you have to comment why you didn't like it. Anyway, that's the video. Make sure you guys go down below to check out my Instagram, check out my Twitch. I stream every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what that is for Western and Central or whatever, but 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And go ahead and check out my music. My YouTube will be linked down below, and if you want to check out my Spotify, go ahead and look up Kutaki. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, stay tuned for more. Put that post notifications on to be the first people to watch my videos. Peace!